All right. So the past couple of years in the college football playoffs that's been going on, the SEC title game and actually all conference title games has been an issue that teams are like, if I lose this game, will I be punished? And they're also talking about taking it from, I think it's 14 teams now up to 24 teams. And if that's the case, then that's really going. There's no reason for conference game championships anymore at that point. And for a long time, Kirby Smart was like, "No, we're not. We don't want to get rid of the SEC title game." But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, with them talking about expanding the playoffs to more teams, it looks like he's changed his mind a little bit, changed his tune. So I come across this. Let's check it out right here. It says Georgia head coach Kirby Smart okay with eliminating SEC title game, but with a catch. Appeared first on Klitsch Points, whatever. With the Georgia football playoff essentially, with the college football playoff essentially removing the importance of winning conference championships, it sounds like Georgia Bulldogs head coach Kirby Smart would be okay not having the SEC title game. However, one thing needs to happen. Let's see. Kirby Smart, who is 50-year-old, believes that if the college football playoffs were to be expanded, then the conference title game can be done away with. There you go. The would be, let's see, yeah, well, expand to 16 or 24 teams. That's what they're talking about. I think it's 14 now. They're talking about, is it 12 teams? We are now, so there are 12 teams right now. They're talking about moving to 16 or 24 teams. Let's see, where's Kirby say? Right here. It's just Kirby says this. We are right now with 12 teams. I don't necessarily agree with the SEC title game needs to quit being played, said Smart. But if the college football playoff gets to 16 or 24, and we've got to move the end of the season up, and we've got to get everything done by the second week in January, then I'd say the SEC title game probably has to go. Wow. How do you like that? It says that the both the SEC and the Big Ten have yet to come to a full agreement on conference scheduling, but once they do, then the NCAA may opt to expand the playoff system from 12 to 16 or even 24 teams. Wow. That would seemingly be great news for Kirby Smart and the Bulldogs. Georgia has been one of the top teams in the SEC and college football in general since Smart was hired by Georgia December 2015. Expansion would likely mean more trips to the playoffs for the program. Well, I can tell you that me personally, I don't know. Lifelong Georgia fan, SEC follower. To me, the SEC championship game is huge. That's a huge game. That's a game that everybody wants to participate in, wants to win. Who don't want to win their conference? But truth be told, if the SEC decides to hang on to that conference championship, then that's going to hurt them in the end. It's really going to hurt them because that's one more game you'll have to play than everybody else. And it could possibly eliminate. I don't think it would eliminate the loser, but in the end, it's just one more game, one more opportunity to get hurt, one more. You know what I mean? It's just the real reason that Kirby, I believe, truth be told, I believe the reason Kirby's okay with saying, okay, if we move to this many teams in the playoff, we don't need that championship game no more. There's two reasons. One, because of scheduling, because he's out there wanting to recruit, and it has to be done by a certain time. Number two, they've moved to 9 conference games instead of 8 conference games. So that's one more game you have to play anyway. And that's one less conference game you have to play at the SEC championship going into a playoff. So anyway, as a fan of college football, how do you feel about it? If you're an SEC fan or a Big Ten fan and you have to play these conference games, how do you feel about it? Do you think that they should eliminate conference games? Do you think it's okay to eliminate the games and go straight into the playoffs? It's becoming too commercialized right now. They're trying to bring in as much money as possible. It's becoming a pro league. It's no longer college. It's now pro. Be honest with you, it's like a NFL lower. They're both pro leagues now. It is what it is. They're getting paid. Playoffs are more important than anything. TV views are more important than anything. Education's no longer there. So anyway, what do you think? Kirby Smart changed his mind about this. I know for years he said, no way, we don't want to get rid of the SEC championship. Like, that's one of the biggest games he loves. Anyway, you tell me, do you think it's a good idea to get rid of the SEC championship? I can see both sides because of the pros and cons. If they're going to move, if the game's changing, you have to change with it, or you get left behind. So anyway, you tell me what you think. Do you think it's a good idea or not? Till next time, see ya.